Hey guys, what's up? We have the full information surrounding how Aster Phoenix and Bastion Missile work, alongside the decks you face them at, their skills, unique drops, and additional cards that they can unlock. I think we will start with Aster and his Destiny heroes. In order to unlock Aster, you need to summon Dark Monsters 200 times in GX World, and then unlock him as a playable character. You need to complete the following missions. You need to perform 2 fusion summons in 1 duel, win 3 duels without using any level 5 or higher monsters, and win 1 duel against Aster Phoenix at level 30 in Duel World. As for his skills, you get Destiny Calling at level 4. Its effect can be used after your life points are at 2000 or below. Play the field spell Dark City. If there already is a field spell on your side of the field, return it to your hand. This skill can only be used once per duel. Dark City is a field spell that says when a Destiny hero monster attacks, if its attack is lower than the attack of the attack target, the attacking monsters gain 1000 attack during damage calculation only. Now, this is the Destiny hero version of Skyscraper, but what I find most unusual is that to get Jaden's field spell, it takes a lot more to bring it out than to access this one. You receive it, if I remember, at level 35. This might have been intentional, as Jaden has a number of fusion monsters with decent stats that can protect him, in comparison to Aster, who has a couple of fusion monsters, but mostly effect monsters with lower attack stats. The second skill is Master of Fusion. You get this at level 13, and its effects can be used each time your life points decrease by 1800. In the draw phase, instead of doing a normal draw, Polymerization spell card from outside of your deck is added to your hand. This card is not that useful. Like I said, with the other skill, Jaden has far more fusion cards than Aster, and so as an ability, I would ignore it. The third skill is Reinforcements. You can get this at level 20, and its effect can be used each time your life points decrease by 1800. Return 1 card from your hand to your deck, and draw a random warrior type monster. This can help search out your Destiny heroes, as unlike Jaden, who has some other types of cards in his deck, including Elemental Hero Voltic, who is a Thunder type, the Destiny cards are all warriors. And the final skill is Bring It. This is a dropped skill, and is therefore the most difficult to get. Its effects can be used each time your life points decrease by 1800. In the draw phase, instead of doing a normal draw a random level 8 Dark Warrior monster card from your deck. This is not much of an ability. The 2 cards specifically that you want are Destiny Heroes, Dogma, and Plasma, and each of these need 3 monsters on the field in order to summon them, making them quite difficult at times to meet this condition. As for Aster's starter deck, he has 1 Destiny Hero Plasma. This is a Dark Warrior level 8 with 1900 attack and 600 defense, and its effect cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by attributing 3 monsters, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Negate the effects of face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card. You can only equip 1 monster at a time to this card with this effect. This card gains attack equal to half the original attack of the monster equipped to it by this effect. This card can steal an opponent's monster and takes half of its attack points. Against the right monsters such as Blue Eyes White Dragon, this will make this card 3400 attack, and helps to shut down your opponent from activating monster effects, while you are, of course, free to use your own monster effects. He has 3 Fiend Sword. This is a Dark Warrior level 4 with 1400 attack and 800 defense, and is a normal monster. He has 3 Crocodilus. This is a Water Reptile level 4 with 1100 attack and 1200 defense, and is a normal monster. He has 3 Tigerax. This is an Earth Beast Warrior level 4 with 1300 attack and 1100 defense, and is a normal monster. He has 3 Unknown Warrior of Fiend. This is a Dark Warrior level 3 with 1000 attack and 500 defense, and is a normal monster. He has 3 Dragon Statue. This is an Earth Warrior level 3 with 1100 attack and 900 defense, and is a normal monster. He has 3 Ryukishin. This is a Dark Fiend level 3 with 1000 attack and 500 defense, and is a normal monster. He has 1 Guard Penalty. This is a quick play spell card that says select 1 monster on the field. If it is changed to defense position, this turn draw 1 card. This is a strange choice, but Aster used this in the duel against Zane, where Sparkman was equipped with Spark Blaster, and changed Zane's Cyber Twin Dragon to defense position twice by turning it to defense, turning it to attack, then turning it back to defense to use up Spark Blaster's effect and draw himself 3 cards. At level 40, he has 3 Destiny Hero Drill Dark. This is a Dark Warrior level 4 with 1600 attack and 1200 defense, and its effect is, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from your hand with attack less than or equal to this card's attack on the field. You can only use this effect of Destiny Hero Drill Dark once per turn. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. This card enables field presence to be established more easily, and the piercing damage is decent. He has 3 Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. This is a Dark Warrior level 4 with 1400 attack and 1600 defense, and its effect is, once per turn, you can activate the top card of your deck, and if it is a normal spell card, send it to the graveyard, otherwise place it on the bottom of your deck. During the main phase of your next turn, you can activate the effect of that spell card in your graveyard, even if you no longer control this face-up card. This card can be useful if he stacks his deck in a certain way. That can also be a risk. You might flip over a card that is not a spell card, but is useful and would be put to the bottom of the deck, making it difficult to get it back outside of mandatory shuffling. In this deck, he has 2 copies of Destiny Hero Plasma. He has 2 Destiny Hero Dogma. This is a Dark Warrior level 8 with 3400 attack and 2400 defense, and its effect is, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by attributing 3 monsters, including at least 1 Destiny Hero monster, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If you still control this face-up card during your opponent's next standby phase after you special summoned it this way, half your opponent's life points. This can make it difficult to get out, and so in that respect you may be fortunate enough not to have to face it. However, if this is brought out, make sure you have some spell or trap destruction effect cards, as you will have some considerable life point loss. He has 1 Destiny Hero Fearmonger. This is a Dark Warrior level 4 with 1000 attack and 1000 defense, and its effect is, during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was destroyed by battle and sent there since your last standby phase, target 1 Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard except a Destiny Hero Fearmonger, special summon that target. This can be a bit of a problem card to face, as it revives his other Destiny Heroes. If you intend to destroy this monster, ensure you have a backup spell or trap in place just to protect yourself. He has 2 Polymerizations, a fusion spell card that says fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. This is your standard fusion spell card, and is only relevant for 1 particular fusion that we'll get to a bit later. He has 1 Over Destiny. This is a normal spell card that says target 1 Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard, special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from your deck, whose level is less than or equal to half of that target's level, but destroy it during the end phase of this turn. This card can be useful for bringing out a lower level hero, but you have to be careful as this may be a means of trying to bring out either Dogma or... He has 3 copies of Destiny Draw. This is a normal spell card that says discard 1 Destiny Hero card, draw 2 cards. This can be a problem as he can draw into exactly what he wants, easier than you can, as there aren't any real draw cards that are better than this currently in Duel. He has 2 Decounter. This is a normal trap card that says when a monster you control, when a Destiny Hero monster you control is targeted for an attack, destroy the attacking monster. This is a problem card as you never know when he has this, and if you are using a decent monster, you could end up wasting it very quickly, leaving your field very exposed. 1 Destiny Signal. This is a trap card that says when a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon 1 level 4 or lower Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck. This is his searching card, and it also replaces the monster that he's just lost. He has 2 Destiny End Dragoon. This was the fusion card I was mentioning beforehand. This is a Dark Warrior level 10 with 3000 attack and 3000 defense, and requires a Destiny Hero Dogma and a Destiny Hero Plasma. And its effect is a fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, and if it was face up, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack it had on the field. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 Destiny Hero card from your graveyard, special summon this card. You have to be very careful when facing this, as this would destroy your monsters and inflict significant damage, enough to cause you to lose, and even when trying to remove this card, it can simply be revived during Aster's next turn. Your best option is to prevent this card from coming out in the first place. Now, as for the unique drops that Aster provides, these include Destiny Hero Dasher as a secret rare. This is a Dark Warrior level 6 with 2100 attack and 1000 defense, and its effect says, once per turn, you contribute 1 other monster. This card gains 1000 attack until the end phase. If this card attacks, change it to defense position at the end of the battle phase, 1 time only when you draw a monster card during your draw phase. While this card is in your graveyard, you can reveal it, special summon it. This card must be in the graveyard to activate and to resolve this effect. This card is able to beat most decent level monsters by attributing what may be to you a weak other monster. Putting it in defense may seem bad, but it encourages your opponent to destroy this card and lets you use its other ability to summon what you draw, provided it's a monster. This means it replaces itself in terms of field presence. The next card is Destiny Hero Double Dude. This is a secret rare. This is a Dark Warrior level 6 with 1000 attack and 1000 defense. And its effect is, cannot be special summoned. This card can attack twice during each battle phase. During your standby phase, if this card was destroyed since your last standby phase, you can special summon 2 Double Dude tokens, Warrior type Dark level 4 with 1000 attack and 1000 defense. This card must be in your graveyard to activate and to resolve this effect. This card works well in combination with Dark City, as it becomes a 2000 attack monster whilst it's attacking a monster and is able to replace itself when it is destroyed with 2 tokens, which can help to bring out either Dogma or Plasma. Destiny Hero Diamond Dude is a secret rare. Destiny Hero Fearmonger is a secret rare. Destiny Signal is a secret rare. Destiny Hero Doomlord is a rare. This is a Dark Warrior level 3 with 600 attack and 800 defense, and its effect is, once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, banish that target. You cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect. You must control this face-up attack position card to activate and to resolve this effect. The banished monster returns to the opponent's side of the field in the same battle position during your second standby phase after activation. This card can remove a threat from the field for a couple of turns, which can be long enough for you to defeat your opponent before they have the chance to come back. Hero Departed is a rare. It is a Dark Warrior level 2 with 1000 attack and 0 defense, and its effect is, during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, special summon it in face-up attack position to your opponent's side of the field. If this card is destroyed by battle, banish it instead of sending it to the graveyard. If a card effect would send this card to the graveyard from the hand or deck, banish it instead. This card can only be useful if your opponent has few life points, as it is forced to be summoned in attack position, meaning you can cause the remaining damage more easily. Guard Penalty is a rare. D-Spirit is a rare. This is a normal spell card that says special summon one level 4 or lower Destiny Hero monster from your hand. You must not control any face-up Destiny Hero monsters to activate and to resolve this effect. This enables you to start setting up your field, especially useful if you have this card in your opening hand. The last unique drop card is Destruction of Destiny. This is a rare. This is a normal trap card that says send 3 cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard and take 1000 damage for each spell or trap card sent to the graveyard this way. At the moment, there is no real reason to play this card, as you could potentially lose up to 3000 life points just to try and set up your graveyard. For the level up rewards, the first is at level 3 with Captain Tenacious. This is a Dark Warrior level 3 with 800 attack and 800 defense, and its effect is, once per turn, during your standby phase, you can target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard that was destroyed by battle. Since your last standby phase, if you controlled this face-up card when the target was destroyed, special summon that target. This is good to revive your Destiny heroes. However, since you do not have a D-Shield currently in the game, you would have to find a way of protecting this card. At level 7, you get Destiny Hero Doomlord. At level 10, you get Deformation. This is a continuous spell card that says each time a face-up Destiny Hero monster you control is destroyed, place 1 D counter on this card for each of those monsters. When you normal or special summon a monster during your main phase, you can send this card with 2 or more D counters to the graveyard, add up to 2 cards from your deck and or graveyard to your hand with the same name as that monster. This can be good to search providing you have multiple of a certain card. At level 11, you get D-Chain. This is a normal trap card that says target a Destiny Hero monster you control. Equip this card to that target. It gains 500 attack. When it destroys a monster your opponent controls by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. This gives your Destiny heroes a 500 attack boost, which can work with Diamond Dude becoming 1900 attack, or the classic Double Dude with Dark City being able to inflict damage along with 500 effect damage per monster destroyed. At level 23, you get Dark City. At level 25, you get Over Destiny. At level 33, you get Destiny Hero Blade Master. This is a Dark Warrior level 3 with 300 attack and 600 defense, and its effect is, during opponent's battle phase, you can discard this card. All face-up Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 800 attack until the end phase. This can make your Destiny heroes strong enough to defeat an opponent's monster on their turn, as well as, since this responds to your opponent's attacks, and increase all of your heroes, you can prevent your opponent from doing anything that turn. At level 35, you get Destiny Hero Malicious. This is a Dark Warrior level 6 with 800 attack and 800 defense, and its effect is, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Destiny Hero Malicious from your deck. This card can be used to help bring out Plasma or Dogma. At level 38, you get another copy of Destiny Hero Malicious. This makes sense as it requires multiple copies in order to use its effect. At level 40, you get Destiny Draw, the draw card that enables you to get to your combo pieces faster and set up your graveyard. It is good using it with Destiny Hero Malicious, as this forces your card to be sent to the graveyard at no real cost to you. So, what do you guys think about Aster's support? Is there enough for you to work with? Or do you think some of the other Destiny heroes should have been introduced? Notable absences include Defender and Dunker. I find it also interesting that whereas Alexis was provided with her classic support, Aster has been given Drill Dark, which was a card he used when he was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch. And